Hello, everyone. As you all already know, I am Spiritually Naima. How are all of you today? Okay? Are you doing okay? Are you keeping cool? Especially for you all in the South. Okay, I'm not going to be here long, but what I wanted to talk about briefly, if some, is some, it's not necessarily predictions, but just some of the things to look out for, because we got to prepare ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure that we have a checklist. Okay? We need a checklist of things. I'm going to take you all back in the academy again. I really enjoyed that video where I can thoroughly just, talk about the different products that they have in there. Some of the things that we will be doing for those who want, it's not even a challenge, it's a prepping to get prepared. May not happen in our lifetime, but it may happen in our lifetime, okay? So we need to have our preparedness going on up in here, okay? So I'm gonna be doing something just totally different. Okay, totally different. Whereas maybe a lot of channels talking about, the collapse of the economy and all of this and all of that, we need to be preparing ourselves to go back to unifying with one another. You know what I'm saying? Because that is unity, love, and unity is what is going to save us. Is going to be our survival tactic, you know? So we are going to have to let the guards down. We got to let our guards down. I mean, a little bit, because a lot of us, we're so defensive, and everything. And if that's you, if you hearing me, I'm actually doing a video. I'm going to call you back, okay? Because I've been trying to get in contact with you. Okay, but now anyway, so the time is here. Like I said, in this age of Aquarius, only those people who love, and unify are going to make it. If you are programmed and set to the old system, then you will die away. When I said die away, I'm not talking about just a physical death. I'm talking about your reincarnations will not be to the new earth. So you need to understand that, okay? Let me acknowledge the chat right quick. Hey, TK Brantley, you get the boss I call if I can even give the boss I call and everything, because I have to have stretched and all by that time. But trying to do a little bit different, add a twist to it. You like that, baby? You like that girl? Huh? Oh, she loves that. Hey Tam, I'm talking to my co-host Aja. She's my oracle bird. So we just having a conversation. So like I said, she's a co-host. Tam, you doing okay? I hadn't seen you in a minute. Hey No Sheeple. Hey Shamanic Witch. I've been enjoying your comments. Hey Renee, Secret Garden. Yes, love has to vibrate. I mean, sometimes we don't realize how, simple that is. It's all about love. We don't realize that, but simply put, we can drive in fear and drive in chaos and confusion. We can drive in, having this disdain for others and all of that. But that is not going to be a survival tool. It's not. It's all about, making allies out of those people that you may have some troubles with, and making sure that you're unifying with those who are like-minded. And this is the truth. This is coming down to this. Okay. Um, um, I will spend more money and time on my spiritual tools and raising and lifting my vibrations than anything. So this is why y'all see me creating now. My vibrations are definitely lifted as I create these spiritual tools, like my necklaces, my dolls, and everything. So it's allowing everyone who wants it to have a piece of what my source is, where I get my source information from. You know what I'm saying? So my source information, you understand, gives me the dolls and the knowledge and the wisdom. A lot of people do not understand my way because I am an eccentric person, an introvert. I get my energy from within and create. I'm an artist. And a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people thinking, oh, she's creating these scary things and stuff. But we're always afraid of things that we don't understand. Okay? Once again, it's about love. The love of me creating what Source has given to me. Okay? Okay? And people want the love. You know what I'm saying? People want these creations because they want something different, something that they've never seen before, something that they may not be able to get anywhere. And when you look at these beautiful relics, you know that this is something ancient. You understand? So, going into the new era, if you're still of the church, you still are caught up in the Bible, and you still have the fear of being persecuted by this God that church has instilled in you from a little child. You understand? You will miss out on a lot of those things that the ancients practiced that will facilitate and navigate your journey here on the planet from this day forward. Okay, so it's all about dealing with your programs. Okay, programs is what is what's going to be a problem for you. Okay, that's going to be a problem. Okay, if you're listening, I'm gonna look at that a little bit later on. I doubt if you're listening. Okay, but anyway, so this is where we are, and I think most of us are artists here. So this is why it can be appreciated. Everybody have their own audience. You understand? And I have an audience of people that appreciate art. Art is not a program. Okay, art is a mystery. Art is a healing therapy. Art, it can be a situation where you are predicting the future. It's intuition. You understand? It also is a tool to bring things into fruition. At one time, and they're still doing it. At one time, they used to um, burn artists at the stake, hang them, assassinate them, accuse them of witchery, accuse them of witchery. You see what I'm saying? And so the witch hunt was really also for artists because at one time in some places art was banned because the fact that we were magicians, you understand, and we were able to create something that no one could understand and bring things from dark places. When I say dark places, I'm not talking about dark places in the bad sense. I'm talking about dark places as something wonderful and beautiful because, we form our babies in our womb in darkness. You understand? I was created in darkness. You were created in darkness. The womb has no no type of when the womb has light, but it's a different type of light than what you're experiencing, like sunlight and artificial lights, like your light bulbs and your flames and stuff and your candles. So we were created in darkness, okay? Art is created in darkness. And if you're not an artist and you don't have an appreciation for it, you will never understand it. I create in love and light as well as darkness. Okay. So let's get back to what I was talking about. Let's talk about this end game. Okay. For a lot of people in their end game, they're gonna want things of this nature. Some things may seem very bizarre, and a lot of people don't understand it, and you may not understand it because you're not ready for this walk. You may not be frequenting on this vibration. Okay, so this is going to be a time where we're going to have to put aside any type of indifferences, insults, you understand, and get ourselves prepared to be open. You don't have to buy it. You don't have to love it. You understand? You just have to respect it. Respect it is if you don't like it, don't cross the line over to it. You understand? And we got to have a lot of this going on here right now on the internet. We have to respect everyone's journey. Everyone's journey is not going to be, familiar to you. You understand? We all came here to do something different. I do say you all need to discover your niches, because as we approach this uncertainty, you understand? Who knows? Maybe no. Maybe there may not be an infrastructure that is familiar to us, like having hospitals available and fire stations available and police departments available. A lot of that is going to be torn down in different places. You understand? I'm not necessarily talking about here, just like I say, a great leadership fall. We don't know where that great leader is. It could be somewhere in another country, somewhere. Okay? So, this is what we need to be getting ourselves prepared for. It can happen anywhere where there's no police department available. How are you going to defend yourself? And no grocery stores available. How are you going to feed yourself? I know y'all said, Mama, we already know this. You know what I'm saying? Maybe no leader as far as having a government, and these are all of these possibilities that may come. And so we got to decide, are we going to go ahead on and transition? Some people are making the decision. We had someone in the chat that said that they were going to go ahead and transition, or are we going to find a way to survive this apocalypse? Because you don't know, but it's actual apocalypse. It's an apocalypse now, and a lot of people are not aware of it because the facade of everything is okay, is still continuing. But while it is, let's get what we gotta get to be self-sufficient. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Um, I was just looking at a situation, and a lot of folks think that when you're talking about what you've seen, when you've seen apocalyptic things happen, when you've seen, when you are having prophetic intuitions and prophetic dreams, they think that you are you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't like people who, are messengers, and that I am, and I'm sure there are a lot of messengers here in the chat room, and a lot of it goes back to the artist. The artists have depicted and predicted in their compositions the different things to come, and this is what got a lot of them murdered and ostracized. And so you got to realize us, me, myself personally, and most artists, we are built of tough skin. And we go against the grain, not because we're trying to irritate the world, but we go against the grain because it's in our nature to be trailblazers. You know what I'm saying? And to, because our source is different, the fact that we are introverted, it is different, and we don't know how to necessarily cater to programs. It's not in our nature. So when we do paint these paintings that show, or later on it is discovered that we saw ahead of time those things to come, a lot of people can't deal with it. So most introverts, we have a very difficult time because most feed off of our ideas and our creativities. And I don't get necessarily upset with it. It's just the fact that I am aware of it. I'm aware that whatever I create, when I create my dolls, my necklaces, my charms, my paintings, my jewelry, that someone else, and yeah, I need to talk about that jewelry, that someone else will be inspired. That's the way I see it. And that is what we're here for, us as artists. We're here to inspire you. And I think most of my circle either is a lover of art or they are artists themselves. We are all artists on the planet, but a lot of us is trapped in programs and indoctrinations, and we cannot get out. We don't want to get out because of the peer pressure of others who refuse to get out, and we lose friends. Artists, we don't mind losing friends because we know our mission and what we came here to do. Okay? So I need to get back to the chat room, y'all. And then I'm going to go ahead and end this, okay? Hey, Denisha. Hello, Christopher. Hey, Cherokee. Thank you for bringing the fire. Love you too. Hey, Sweet Tea. Hey, 4206 Change Ober. Did I speak to you, Crystal? How you doing? Love you too. Hey, Brown Sugar. How you doing? Thank you so much. Sweet Tea said gives a thumbs up, everyone. Y'all, please, let's get these numbers up. Thank you so much if you like the video. Okay. Hey, Tyler. How are you? Shamanic Witch says, Mama, you're just a true witch, and witches are creators and creatives. Thank you so much. And a lot of people do not understand witchcraft. A lot of people don't understand witches. I was told long ago, and hello to my moderator. Thank you for moderating, Chris. Look, I was told long ago when I showed up YouTube 12 years ago that and it was someone that was black asked why did I choose to use the term witch, because they said you're choosing the word witch to cater to white people, or because white people is a Eurocentric name, a European name, and everything. Well, I can use the word Eurocentric. I said, well, call it whatever you want to call it, but I am a genuine, authentic witch. I came here 12 years ago saying I was a witch, and nothing has changed. As you all watch me, you are watching a witch grow old and in her way. You understand? You'll watch me and witness me. I notice, and I think witches are so beautiful. And so, yes, I am a, if you want to say it, a Eurocentric witch, if that's what you want to call it. But witches did not just derive from one place. Witches derived from some source beyond this planet. Witches are magicians and magi. witches and supernaturalists. You know what I'm saying? Now, you might be saying, well, the word and the term is Eurocentric. I do agree with you. But still, it does not take the essence away of what a witch truly is. And I will always be a witch. Okay? No, witches are not just ordinary people. We have supernatural powers. People think we are delusional. If you come into my world, expect to see things, thank you, baby, that would defy logic and explanation when you come into my energy field. Hello? So in or into any witch's energy field. Now, I will like to say this right here, that if a person professes that they are a witch and they believe, so are they. I was born into witchcraft. And the kids laughed and talked about me and called me a witch because I have the classical keen nose and keen chin as a child. And I thought, and whereas other people think it's something bad, they didn't realize that I loved it. I smiled, and that made them angry. They want to use the word witch to persecute us. You understand? And anyone who fears me, they fear the witch. And you should. Because you're to come to a witch humble. I'm not saying that I'm no better than anyone else, but conjure women and conjure men, we were feared. And still is. I am feared. A lot of people will laugh it off and try to ridicule me, but the ridicule comes from the fact that they are trying to face their fears. Some people will come against you, witches, to face their fears. A lot of people will try to bring harm to witches, you understand, to face their fears because they don't believe in the craft. And it's going to be some serious consequences if you go against the anointed. Because I don't care what nobody say, the witches are the anointed ones. We are the anointed ones and the chosen ones. And you can't judge, say witches are not just women, witches are men too. Every witch don't wear a pointed hat and pointed shoes and walk around or fly around on brooms. Come on now. That's an energy force. Okay? That's exactly what it is. So, respect the witches. The witches are going to say, the end game is the witchery. That's exactly what it is. So, the witches will save the planet. And I told y'all, I said the witches will inherit the earth. That was about 8 years ago. And people laughed. I have been ostracized in public. Found myself fighting all types of people that didn't know me. That knew nothing about me. Knew nothing about witches. Knew nothing about artists and everything. But I have a new way of thinking. I said, because everyone has a particular role here on this stage of life. Everybody got to do something. And we got to respect that. So there's no need to argue. No need to beef, go back and forth to try to show anything to anybody. Let people see your works. Because your works are your worth. As spiritualists, let's let people see our work. And it's very important because we're beacons of light in darkness. And only your works will lighten up the dark seas. Thank you, baby. You're starting to sound like an old crone, baby. That's it. And I'm like, that's what I'm going to. I'm going into a Chrome stage. I will. I was telling Mr. Will, I said, I'm not too far from 60. And Mr. Will was like, oh, you got a long ways to get you till you get 60. And I said, I know. But my age my age, the witch's age accelerates because we have lots of knowledge, lots of wisdom. Wisdom will grow you there quicker. You know what I'm saying? You'll grow bold quicker in the craft. Expect that. So if you are a person, honestly, and you're very concerned about, your physical appearance as far as your gray hair and wrinkles and all of those things like that, it's probably best that you continue to use all of those things that hide those things. But I'm encouraging every witch to allow yourself to gray. Okay. And I've taught y'all in the past what graying actually means. It's a status. People don't understand that because programs have taught you that gray hair is ugly or a sign of depletion, a sign of just being an old hag or whatever. But I think the old hag is beautiful anyway. So I'm the opposite of whatever people. I love storms. I love rain. I love thunder. I love lightning. Where other people say I love sunny days. You know what I'm saying? I love sunny days too, but I appreciate the thunder and the rain much more for some strange reason. But when it comes to a program, you understand. So I love. Some people love birds. I love birds too, but I also love bats. Not sick ones, but I think bats are some of the most beautifulest flying beings, and I love the buzzards. I think buzzards are beautiful. Snakes do something to me, and that feeling that you feel in your back when you see snakes crawling is the kundalini. That's basically all it is. You understand? But snakes bring with them a lot of magic and everything. They're very magical creatures and stuff like that. So, so what we need to do as witches is respect each other in the game. Let's respect each other. Let's teach. Teaching is not just about what we're saying. You know, I can talk all day long, but I'm here to make you feel a certain type of a way. And how you feel depends on how you have lived your journey and what your journey is. I'm here to evoke emotions. I'm not just here to just tell you something good and make you feel good. You understand? That's not what I'm here for. You understand? I'm here to make you feel. You decide what you're feeling. And I don't take it personal because at the end of the day, everything is about you. Always tell yourself that this every morning. When you wake up, everything is about you that morning. You understand? You came here by yourself. You gonna leave here by yourself. So on that note, everything is about you. And how you decide each day to live your day. You understand what I'm saying? Depends on who? You. And know whatever you do each day will affect who? You. So it's about you. Not me, yourself. Because when you're interacting with me, you're having a personal conversation, a personal commune with you. I just got through talking to somebody on the phone when I say, we really cannot have a whole lot of nasty things to say about people. And this is where I have come on my journey, this stage of life. Every conversation that you have with those people that you think are on the outside of yourself, it's only you and your spirits. So to say, oh, she's this and she's that and all of these things and those things and stuff like that, it's projection. Because if I project, Or if I'm talking to somebody and I'm just saying all pointing these things out that I see, I got to realize at that moment I'm looking in the mirror. I always tell y'all, everyone you meet is the mirror. If I can't find anything good about what I see, then I'm telling myself there is nothing good within me. Because you these people that come to you and conversate with you, they're vessels to your spirits. Your spirits interact with you and mirror back conversations. If I say right now, hey, I'm going to have something for this little recipe, then somebody all of a sudden shows up. Spirit has brought a vessel to communicate with you. Oh, all you need to do is put a little nutmeg in there. Oh, okay, we need to put some nutmeg powder in there. Okay, then I'll go ahead on and put some nutmeg powder in. Okay? So remember that when you start pointing fingers at people and counting flaws. And I have been there and I've learned on my journey, you understand, that that is not love. That is not of any light. You understand? That is me pointing out my dislikes about myself. Even with the people that really make us angry, and the first thing we want to go for is their juggler, you got to stop a minute and realize that you got some spirits. Well, we got spirits with us. I brought that to social media talking about my spirits and how they interact and how I'm gullible, but my spirits, may bring retaliation. Look, my spirits are some good for me and some bad for me. When you came through the wormhole, you brought with you spirits from other lifetimes. Some of them mean you good, some of them don't. Some came to be adversaries and give you a difficult time to propel you, or some just to see you fail. And there are some good spirits that want you to win. So know that at all times you got a negative charge and a positive charge with you every single day. And you're not going to shed all of them bad ones. And when some of those bad ones do drop off, you move through the planet, there's always going to be some that's going to be coming to challenge you. Okay? Going to be some more attaching. Some more that wants to be in your field, your energy field, your auric field, to continue to bring you havoc. Thank you, baby. You sound like you getting old, honey. You starting to make a whistle. So this is what you need to understand. So next time you look at somebody, know that you are actually looking in the mirror. Y'all hear Aja? She's starting. Are you an old crone girl now, ain't you? Old Aja's getting old. Me and you growing old together, ain't it, baby? Okay. So this is like what I want to say. So the end game, what is it? Unity. Unity represents what? Love. No, at the end of the day, we all the same. You know what I'm saying? When we take out the time to insult somebody, to talk about somebody, to lower their self-worth, we're actually lowering our own. My mom always taught me, Benita, always have something good to say about people. Even, you know what I'm saying? During difficult times when people are coming up for you and everything, she said, have something good to say. And when you don't have anything good to say, you don't supposed to say anything at all. And it took some time, but as I grow older, I'm starting to see that that old woman knew what she was talking about. So I hope I have touched somebody out there, and you have learned something from this video. But I'm telling you, y'all, the war is here, and it ain't got as bad as it gonna get. And with that, I need to tell you some other things. It's coming. I mean, mass rioting is going to be astronomical. It's going to always be civil unrest. And as they continue to restrict us, people are going to be more desperate. Right now, if you are a store owner, You need to hire heightened security because people are going to be breaking in and stealing, and it's going to be at your expense. If you file one insurance claim and recover damages, then you are at risk. Your insurance rates go up. When they go up, especially if you experience another attack, know that you will be in a situation where you're going to have no insurance because no insurance will take you. See what I'm saying? And so, if you are a store owner in these places, like I was looking at up there in Chicago, all of the rioting that have left this one man just in shambles. They've broken in his place, and now he wants to sue Chicago and everything. Hire your own security. You need security at all times. People will be less inclined to break into your store if they see you got security. Women and men, we need to learn. Yeah, witches need guns too. Witches need to be able to shoot. It's okay to have a piece around your house. You understand what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and then I shoot you first before you shoot me. Y'all know that other side got to come up, and then later on, you know what I'm saying? I may just think about asking you for forgiveness, but better you than me is what my uncle, who now he was a witch too. He was a male witch. Better you than me. Hello. Okay. I'd rather it be yours than mine. So get to the gun ranges. And I'm gonna go back to Academy. And I want to show y'all these bow and arrows. Those bow and arrows, they look so dangerous, y'all. I don't want to put my hands on one of those. Yes, I am gonna put my hand on one of those. I used to take archery in camp and won a trophy in archery too. Was able to hit that motherfucker dead in the center. Yes, I hit it dead in the center. But them things, I'm telling you, like y'all heard what that man said when I went to Academy. He said, if you get hit with an arrow, your chances of making it is just, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Um, when you had gun, if you get shot by a gun, you might make it because guns don't do the type of damage. Well, bullets. Say you got some bullets that travel, so they had to make some where the bullet just keep moving and stuff to do very destructive damage. You understand, to mimic the arrow, but the arrow, you understand, is far more dangerous because it is created to go straight through the body. That's some dangerous stuff right there. Archery. So you're gonna have some yeah, I'm telling you, you're gonna gotta have some, cause just now, like right now, they're looting stores, and as the money is not stirring, people are gonna get hungry, and as they get hungry, and they done depleted all of the stores, cause like I'm telling you, if they don't get this under control, and they're talking about we're gonna cut off some more money and some more money. Y'all see, we ain't got that stimulus package yet, don't you? You see that, don't you? They're filibustering right now. Um, People are gonna be hungry. Folks gonna be hungry for to feed their family. Hungry for this, hungry for that. They coming into these storefronts, and the military is not gonna be out there like we think they are to serve and protect. Because guess what? The government is gonna stop paying the military soon. Talking about cutting the budgets. So eventually, if military does hit the street, the only reason why they're out there, not because they're getting paid, because they're getting fed, because it's going to come down to food and water as a form of payment. That's if they don't get this straightened out quickly. Okay? Hey, Rena. Oh, well, thank you. Arena says stimulus checks are going to start coming out Monday. Trump had to sign an executive order because the Democrats will not do it. That is just plain old ridiculous. Why won't they do it? It ain't nothing but monopoly money. It's just something to trade, a piece of paper to trade for what you need. Well, not what you want, but what you need. Because that's all really for sale. What you need, not what you want. And I'm telling you something, you'd be a fool to go and buy a fashion handbag or some fashion clothes or shoes or something. We had a little, and I want to do it again. We had a video as to like what necessities and stuff we should buy with the $1,200, and somebody came in the chat and they really gave a good long list. So y'all be careful what you do with it. A lot of folks don't have any choice but to catch up house payments and stuff like here. The average house payment here where I am is probably $600. You know what I'm saying? But some places it's two and 3,000 or more. And I'm telling you, a stimulus check is not gonna do it. Okay, so I got to run because I got a couple of people calling me. So, y'all, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start this video up again, hopefully tonight. And I think I may have missed some people. Let me see. Hey, Empress G and Tiffany, and did I get hey MIT? Hey, Kimberly and Beth, how you doing? You doing okay, Beth? Hey, Chula Green. Hey, Aaron. Hey, R. Dean. Hey, SM. Hey, TT. Yes, TT, President of Ghana did reveal the COVID scam. He read the whole thing out. He sure did. And I think, hey, sweetie. Okay. I talked to you dinner, sweet tea. Okay, so I think that's gonna end this, and I'm gonna go on, and I'll be back later. Okay, look in the description box and subscribe to my website so that I can send you out when I'm blogging or what I'm talking about or what I'm looking at the moment and everything. I have a Patreon account if you'd like to go out there. And on this note, please rate and subscribe, and I'm out.